All right. More JPEGMAFIA. Now that I'm going to go see him at a live show here. Actually, if you're seeing this on Friday on the 23rd, today I'm going to see him. I'm pre-recording this in preparation for that. Going to go see him in Hollywood today. As far as those watching this. Not today. Not today. No, it's a couple weeks early still for me. Figured, you know what? It's time. Sit down to the two EPs that I have not heard. I think that will round out, to my knowledge, all of the JPEGMAFIA releases that exist. I know he has previous music under the name Devin Hendricks. I know he recently re-released, what is it, Ghost Pop tapes or something like that. I actually started listening to it. People are like, oh, you got to do a reaction. I was like, maybe I'll just listen to it. And I remember, for whatever reason, I had it on, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not really doing a reaction to this because it's very different. It's a little bit more chilled out. I don't remember how long I listened to it, but I remember thinking this might actually be kind of hard to react to because it's a very different style of sound. Anyway, there you go. But I'm happy to finally sit down with it, especially this one, like EP, 9 tracks, 26 minutes, but the first track being Bald. I was like, oh, this is the song I need to hear. And it's got a lot of streams. So this is one of his bigger hits, and I've never heard it. So I'm excited to finally hear Bald. As far as being bald, I love being bald. I think it's so comfortable, so easy. The one thing that's bullshit, though, is I'm bald, meaning I'm going bald. But I still grow hair, so I have to shave my head. This is stupid bullshit. What? Come on. What is it, body? Am I bald or am I growing hair? Oh, you're kind of both. Fuck off, body. Stupid. Either grow hair or don't grow hair. One or the other. And honestly, if I did grow hair, I'd probably just keep shaving my head anyway. But my point remains. If I'm not going to have enough hair to grow to make it look like I have hair, then what are we doing? It's a waste of time. Anyway, the new album's been out. What is today? I think today's a Wednesday. Earlier in August. Album's been out about 5 days. I lay down my life for you. You? This? You? You. You. Fucking killer, man. God, it's so good. I find myself almost nervous to listen to this because this is 4 years ago. This is before LP. This is before Scaring the House. Like, this guy has evolved so much that I'm almost like, oh, am I not going to like his earlier shit? But that's also not true. Veteran's cool. All My Heroes Are Cornballs is cool, So, anyway. All right. There's also a bunch of music videos. It's like 6 music videos for this EP. I'm going to do that reaction. That will be Patreon only, which is pretty standard. Patreon's $2. I upload an MP3 if you just want to listen. There you go. Okay, let's drop in. JPEGMAFIA, EP, Bald, first track, couple of minutes here. Here we go. Let's just fucking get right into it. Here we go. Finally listening to the EPs. Really curious to see how the sound is. Oh, this is already.
Yeah. Fuck that. Whoa.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, I changed the plan. Switch my style like I switch hands. Block the witness, take the stand. Fuck out the way, bitch, back it up. Shit better get played in the palace. I can't treat niggas like big deals. Why put up in front, I'm callous. Bald, I look like Ray Allen. These niggas make beats on big wheels. Your files is not a challenge. Boy, you can't rap for shit. Shuttleworth must me with talent. Hairline through God needs balance.
Hairline
I'm cashing out. Young Darby, I'm tagging it. They gon' bring your casket out. I hope that you fit in it. Ooh, what you doing, gang? How you get caught?
Cool.
You niggas
Cool
don't
turn
got no
there.
pride. You don't give you no slack, for real. I can't just live it and leave it. Got smack it up, rip it up and eat it.
Oh, wow. This is kind of cool.
Take my hands, I'm going over squares like a VCR.
I'm going over square heads like a VCR. It is different, though. It is different. You listen to this compared to Lay Down My Life for You or Scaring the Hose, man. He has changed musically. But in a good way. In a positive, in my opinion. I like Bald. I love this. They be fucking up my lyrics on Genius and these pussy-ass critics repeat it. Peggy claims he was supposedly criticized for lyrics that were misinterpreted by the transcription team. Our bad. And I love his whole, what is it? Hairline proof, God needs balance. And I was just fucking, I mean, sometimes I say things and I'm like, this is way too, I feel like people are, I'm cheating or something, right? Like, I'm talking about this thing, and then 2 minutes later we drop into the thing. It's like, this looks suspicious. Like, Bob, you're fucking reading ahead, aren't you? Like, no, I swear to God. I swear to God. That's funny. That's funny you put hairline proof that God needs balance. After I just got done bitching about how I can grow hair, but I'm also bald. I have to shave my bald head. It's so dumb. So dumb. Anyway. Interesting sound, man. Like, it's crazy because this is only 4 years ago, and there's only been, well, I guess he had EP2, LP, Scaring the Hose, and now Lay Down My Life for You. So he's been working. He worked with Ye a little bit on Vultures 1, I think. He's been working. He's been doing a lot of work, and I can hear it. I can hear it. Very different. What is the Shuttlesworth blessed me with talent? What's Shuttlesworth? Ray Allen is NBA Hall of Famer. Okay. What's the Shuttlesworth thing? In 98, Allen starred as Jesus Shuttleworth in the Spike Lee directed drama He Got Game. Oh, okay. Okay. Keep my business off the gram. Switch my style like I switch hands. Going to war on foreign land. I know he's been doing like a lot of, out of country tours and shit like that. These toys don't come with no kids' meals. Been there, done that, and seen it. Not my girl. But I fuck her like she is. Good for you, Peggy. Good for you. Oh, my God. Hell Lives ain't got no meaning, and them deals ain't got no freedom. So, he's still in that contract on this album. And then this stood out. I can't just loop it and leave it. One of the tracks on I Lay Down My Life for You is Loop It and Leave It. And that's cool. I like that this little nod. And it's directly to his own self. And I mean, really, right there, it hints at maybe just his own perception of what he needs to or not do when producing. Maybe. I don't know. Good track. I like Bald. Finally got to hear that one. It's on track 2. It's called Covered in Money, produced by JPEGMAFIA. Covered in Money. Here we go. Drop it in track 2. I love this shit. This is what makes me really think about Aphex Twin. Just these weird fucking sounds.
1 2 1 2 1.
Sir.
Yeah, this is a trip.
Sir.
Oh, my nigga. in a little tent. Side. I'm covered in money. I'm out for the bag. Ooh, I flew out the country. Borderline dressing in drag. I'll be fit in the bag. I'm poking it out. Nicki Minaj and me getting dragged. Bitch, I'm upset I ain't. Bitch, I'm upset I ain't mad. Cutest nigga in my class. Shout out Zepwas and titles my peers. Spitting stir I can handle my beer. Beat my dick when I look in the mirror. When I bust, it cancel my beers. Too much guap. Too much shit you can't cover no cops. Too much filming, you seem like an op. Fuck the underground, I'm going pop. Only 80 more playing this drop. More hits than a 4 tops. Hairline like a 4 top. Stretch, rapping like I sat a cotch. Eating acid and toe in this gold. Can't nobody touch me, I feel like Fort Knox.
The sound fine as it is. You know what I mean? Whatever. I've said this so many times about JPEGMAFIA, and I'll say it again, man. It's just, this is what I enjoy so much about the music that he makes. The impression I get from this guy is there's 2 things happen at the same time. One, he cares about what he's making. He cares about being excellent at producing. But at the same time, he doesn't get so wound up about it that everything, like, he just lets it be. He explores, he experiments, he tries new things, and if he's fucking into it, he's into it, and then that's what it is. But he'll also make it that, whatever that is, he'll make it sound as good as he can. That, to me, that is great. That is such a hard combination to find because, well, I can't even really get into the because right now. But anyway, there you go. That's what JPEG Mafia does so well that I love so much. Just try and do your job as well as you can, and at the same time, let yourself be free. That's a hard combo to find. Very hard combo to find.
When I die, all my music is coward's pain. For Allah, Christ, and Buddha, you'll never be shamed. Little kids gonna inherit this fame. E plus my celebrity name. I'ma tell you now, if I go plat, that's really little bitch that Peggy gon' change. Y'all better press stay in my lane. Never switch my deals for position or fame. If you do dirt, keep it quiet like Booty Tang. Lose it all, but I'm not like Louis C.K. Bag on to me, try to be simple on me for your head like Martin Luther King. Shoot at your toes, we gon' increase your strings. Big strap like Porsche at the Rossi, I know. Oh, yeah.
Big strap like Porsche to Rossi. Oh my fucking god, dude. Aiming for your head like Martin Luther King. This shit's fucking out of control. Out of control.
Sorry.
Oh my god. I love how it's just this outro of sorry. Oh, this guy's crazy. We're gonna read the annotation for the big strap like Porsche de Rossi. We have to read that. Alright, looks like it just kind of rolls onto Bodyguard. Let's read this annotation. Let's see. Portia de Rossi is a retired actress known for her role in shows like Out of the Big Bill, Arrested Development. She's also well known as the wife of talk show host Ellen DeGeneres. Since de Rossi is a lesbian, Peggy uses strap to refer to strap-ons, artificial penises women use to pleasure their partner. I love some of these fucking annotations. Like, they're just the worst. Just like, oh my god, dude. I get like the person's trying to explain what's going on, but they always seem to have these like Wikipedia corporate style language used, and it's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. They should have just posted a picture of a strap on. Ah, that's great. That's great. Big strap like Porsche de Rossi. One of my favorite lines still, Jim. I don't remember which track it is, but it's biting crackers and wondering why you're dyslexic. Or not dyslexic, anorexic. Oh my fucking god, dude. I still remember the first time I heard that. I was just laughing my ass off. Lose it all for the nut like Louis C.K. Ah, shit, man. Very funny. I like Covered in Money a lot. That's a great song. Great song. Just like S tier, JPEG Mafia being JPEG Mafia, both in the production lane and in the shit talking lane. I didn't get this. I pointed it out. Nicki Minaj, the meat getting dragged. I didn't get it. Rappers Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj dated from 2015 to 2017. Since they've been engaged in several feuds. Ah, okay. The beef came to an end on Twitter in February 2020 when Nicki publicly accused Meek of domestic violence. Meek retaliated by referencing Minaj's older brother, who had recently been sentenced for sexually abusing his stepdaughter. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't want to know anything about these artists. I just don't. I don't. It ruins everything. There's so many people. And it's tough because on one hand, I don't agree with the idea, or I don't even know if it's an idea. It seems to be like more of an ideology now. I don't agree with this thought of if somebody does something bad, they're forever crucified for that. People make bad decisions. They fuck up. They do terrible things. If we as a society cannot forgive people who do things wrong, acknowledge it, apologize, and then try to improve themselves as persons, as a society, we've failed, in my opinion. We have to give room for people to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes when they want to learn. Now, if somebody's just consistently a piece of shit, okay, that's a bit of a different story. But the people who are trying to grow that just get condemned and that's it, you're done, it's over. I don't agree with that. But I don't want to hear about all the awful things either. It just it sucks, man. It sucks. Like right now, it's August 2024, and I mean it's just been a slew of this YouTuber did this and this YouTuber and this. It's like, God damn, you guys. Is it so hard to just not be awful? Is it that hard? Fuck, it's crazy. Anyway, all right, good rant. Track 3 is called Bodyguard. It's produced by JPEGMAFIA. We're 2 for 2 on hearts. Drop it in track 3, Bodyguard. Oh, I fucked up because I paused it at the end and it's, oh, it is going. Oh, wow, okay.
Yo, who gon' hold me down? Who gon' work my body?
Wow.
Who gon' touch me up?
This feels cornball-esque.
Who is worth it? Yeah. Two things that I've learned is I'm worth all the price. Sugar and spice, everything nice. Who's gonna turn me? You just gotta earn me. I'm too hard. She can't be.
Huh. Trippy.
I don't want it with nobody but you. He can't be. I don't want it with nobody but you. No protection with nobody but you. Bodyguard.
What is this shit?
Trippy song. You know, the tone of the song makes you want to explore it a little bit. There's not a lot of lyrics, so let's kind of go through. Called me on the phone, step it up. Who's gonna hold me down? Who's gonna work my body, touch me up, fuck me, and stick around? Who is worth it? 2 things that I've learned is I'm worth all the price. Sugar and spice, everything nice, which is what, you know, girls are made of, right? That's the what is like, not like nursery rhyme or whatever, but oh yeah, nursery rhyme. What little boys are made of. Okay. Who's gonna turn me? Bitches gotta earn me. I'm too hard. Can't be. I don't want no war. I don't want it with nobody but you. No protection with nobody but you. Don't want bodyguard. Why you want to hurt me? How you see through my act? Please hit me back. Don't do me like that. I know you want the credit cards, fancy cars. You want the world. Why? That really stood out to me. Why? I know you want the world. Why? That I kind of like that. I feel like there's a lot kind of not being said there. A lot not being said. Especially when I think about JPEGMAFIA as, you know, a bit of not a bit. He is an independent artist. He was under contract here, I think, but he's pretty fiercely independent. And when you make that decision, you also decide, okay, okay, brain, one thought at a time. You also decide, I'm going to turn down bigger sums of money. I'm going to turn that down in exchange for maintaining creative freedom. And this is something else that I really like about this guy, is it seems like that's what he cares about, creative freedom. And I don't want anybody else telling me what the fuck I can and can't make and when I have to make it and how it has to be done. No. Like Little Sims, too. She's got, oh, God, it's been a while since I heard the song, but, you know, I need your permission to release my art and all this other shit. That's off of the album that I can see the cover of, but I can't remember the name of. I've been listening to so much music, it's impossible to keep it all straight. So anyway, this idea of, you know, if you're somebody who values your creative freedom in all capacity, not even willing to like take money to lose some of that freedom, then you're interacting with somebody who just wants all the things in the world. That's essentially the inverse. So that question right there really stands out. I know you want the world. Why? You know? And I like the why because it kind of helps explain, well, potentially gives insight to Peggy's view of the world. Like, really? You want this shit? Like, this is all just fake. Well, who knows? Who knows what he thinks? But anyway, that just stood out to me quite a bit. I told your mom I'm coming. I got no refunds. I told you, baby, it's rented tonight. Who's going to turn that? Yeah, interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's move on to 4, which is the Bald remix featuring Denzel Curry. Still only produced by JPEGMAFIA. And let's drop in the Bald remix. Let's see how different it is. I already don't remember what the first one sounded like.
Yeah. Fuck that. Whoa. Fuck that bitch, I changed the plan. Switch my style like I switch hands. Block the witness, take the stand. Fuck out the way, bitch, back it up. Shit better get played in the palace. I can't treat niggas like big deals. Why put up in front, I'm callous. Bald, I look like Ray Allen. These niggas make beats on big wheels. Your files is not a challenge. Boy, you can't rap for shit. Shuttleworth must me with talent. Hairline through God needs balance. Bald.
Yeah. My life was written already, so I was gifted already.
Cool.
And with this God-given talent, I knew the devil been met me. Can't compare me to Jesus because he ain't know his father. He told me peace, peace, still, and see that still is revolver. Cause in my hood, these niggas popping mollies and shooting. I'm stressed the fuck out. That's why I must commence to get zooted. I'm trapped in my head between the thoughts of health and my wealth. Right next to being selfish and just being myself. The fast spitter slash cash, get a pass in a sipping bag. Liquor, it's the nigga you may know. I'm the GOAT, no whip. I won't let him do me like John say. My mama say that I should pray cause demon comes in different shapes. Got that straight rats on my body cause my reeds don't fuck with bait. All these bars that I be writing make it hard for you to relate. Hesitate, I rarely do. When fucking these hoes I barely knew. Overturn and start anew. Can't act like a jit by 32. I'm 25 though. Dreadlocks had your boy like sideshow. But can't complain about too much because I'm on my job. Switch my look, I got on hood, they call me young heart throb. I am bald.
That was legit. That was a good little tear there by Denzel Curry. And then it just rolls right into Cutie Pie. I love how his verse, the production just dropped into those claps because I love how Scaring the Hose, the title track, opens up with those claps. Wee wee. Stop scaring the hoe. Fucking Danny is so good on that song. So good. This is an interesting verse. My life was written already. I was gifted already. And with this God-given talent, I knew the devil been met me. Can't compare me to Jesus because he ain't know his father. He told me, please be still and see that steel is revolver. Because in my head, these... Oh, almost accidentally said it. Jesus Christ. These people popping mollies and shooting. I'm stressed the fuck out. That's why I must commence to get zooted. Trapped in my head between the thoughts of health and my wealth, right next to being selfish and just being myself. That section right there was great. The Jesus line was great. I don't fully understand. Please be still and see that steel is revolver. I don't know. Anyway. But the trapped in my head between thoughts of health and wealth and being selfish and being myself. I really like how that's said there. There's so many artists that have expressed this this feeling of not necessarily, it's not like a doubt, but it's just either you're doing this and, oh, you're doing too much of that and you're doing that wrong. You're not doing this enough. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, no, you're doing that too much. You're doing that. It's just, it always seems like there's this expression of, goddamn, everyone just, I can never do anything right. It seems like I can never make anybody happy. And so when you're in this situation of, health and wealth, like, what the fuck are you going to do, right? You're going to go party all the time, but now you're kind of fucking your body up. But is it selfish to be yourself? That's a good question. I think it's a fair something to ponder on, think about, when you're driving down. Is it selfish to be yourself if you know who you are? Because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Is be you. but maybe you have some selfish aspects. Okay, we can maybe work on that. Maybe shave them off, dull the edge a little bit so it's not so bad. But the idea of being yourself, being considered selfish is interesting. The fast spitter / cash getter, bad sinner sipping bad liquor. It's the person you may know I'm the goat. To them clout chasers and them bout whatevers and them wave riders, told them that my life is not about you can't float. This was a good verse, man. Good verse. Call me Zelcho when I rap and call me Disney when we fuck. You're allowed to touch me, but I don't want to keep in touch. Ah, shit. That was good. That was a good remix. Good verse there. I like that JPEGMAFIA and Denzel Curry are friends, and they're still friends. Denzel Curry was on the new album. I like that they're staying in touch. They're still doing work. That's cool. Very cool. All right, let's move on to track 5, which is called Cutie Pie. Producers JPEGMAFIA. Dropping in track 5, Cutie Pie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whole time I got the vice grip.
Yeah.
Triggers busting, niggas ducking, I got the right clip. Good man is all the damage a nigga might tip. Drop a bow for the passion, and just a Kodak moment, a nigga might drift. I work smarter, not harder, this is a life tip. Think just show on the road, niggas need a pilot. You
This is
niggas
a great
trash, so
track.
slaving away on silent. Matter of fact, you slave no matter who niggas sign with. Let me look at your deal. 21 Savage. To these Milli Vanilli ass niggas don't even own what they rhyme. I can see this thing on my Phyllis Hyman. Billie Eilish got 4 Grammys, it's frightening. It's like old nigga, I'm people price. Flow be so you off key. Rapping like it's 04, wrote this in Red Monkeys.
I love the
Steady
bass line.
hand pegging, my production is a diamond. Precision execution and time is slick rhyming. Pick up a pattern, tackle melodies like a lineman. Rapping all sides, throw the flag when you find them. Up in your turf with a bomb and a plan, flowing to enemy territory. I feel like Walt White. Teach you niggas how to get busy on USB mics. Rapping like Schoolie D and dressing like Banda P.I. She need a tip drill, pegging the uncuts is EI. All these amateurs they can keep on my stab. No ebony, wrong category, you ain't been
this little,
make your bitch back.
I don't know what kind of guitar that is.
You commenting while I'm stacking up.
mandolin?
Got to find a new way. These niggas stay attacking us. Feel like a titan when I'm strapping up my floor bachelor.
I like how it shifts into this other sound too. I can't make out what's being said here though.
Oh man.
That was it. Oh shit. I thought it was gonna keep going. I like that core beat with the bass in there. That was a fucking cool beat. Very cool beat. Peggy talking his shit. I like it. Steady hand Peggy. My production is a diamond. Precision, execution, and time and slip grinding. Pick up the pattern, tackle melodies like a lineman, rapping off sides, throw the flag when you find them. Up in your turf with a bomb and a plan, flowing in enemy territory. I feel like Walt White. Teach people how to get busy on USB mics. I didn't get this. You rapping like Schoolie D. I don't know who Schoolie D is. Dressing like Magnum P.I. I know who that is. Peggy compares himself to Philly rapper Schoolie D, who rose to prominence in the mid-1980s. Schoolie has been praised as the pioneer of gangster rap, though he is often overshadowed by groups like NWA. Okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. I get it now. I get it. Yeah. So he raps like him and dresses like Magnum P.I. Okay. She did a tip drill. Peggy been uncut since EI. EI is a 2000 song by rapper Nelly with the 2003 remix type of tip drill. Okay. All these amateurs can't keep up with my stamina. Ebony, wrong category. You ain't built for what you're backing up. Make your bitch back it up. All these weird beats. You're commenting while I'm stacking up. I like that line too. Gotta find a new wave. God, my throat. I just keep clearing my throat. It sucks. I don't know what the hell's going on. These people stay attacking us. I feel like I tighten when I'm strapping up my Flow Bachelor. Get to fucking on the back of her and get attached to her. Muddy low end, and you're over compressing because you don't know what you're doing. So you be stacking it. I like how he's just talking some production shit on this one. Billie Eilish got 4 Grammys. It's frightening. Did she had 4 Grammys by 2020? Is that true? Billie Eilish won an outstanding 5 Grammys in 2020. That's crazy. I had no idea. I still have not heard any of her music. I'd like to hear her new album, but I don't know if I get a chance to. I'd like to do a reaction to it, but I don't know. I trying to balance. You know, I'm still trying to stick through a hip hop journey, but my field is opening up a bit. Been doing a little bit more pop stuff and listening to stuff with my wife, and the new Beyonce album, and it's been fun. I've really liked it, but it's a tough balance between exploring other albums and sticking with hip hop at the same time. Anyway, I like Cutie Pie. I like the beat a lot. Let's move on to The Bends, OG mix, producers JPEGMAFIA. It actually had started already, but here we go. Let's drop in track 6, The Bends. I'm just reading the opening bit.
African American community has been overwhelming, and I want to thank each and every one of you.
I like the dark tone.
Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Fantasies. I should relish a lot of tendencies. Obviously, I'm who I'm meant to be. My leader treat me like an enemy. He a casualty. Wonder if he cry when he see fans of me. Can't believe we thought he'd be the man for me. It's sad, for real. Melody. When we fucking, you better pretend to be. Gotta keep that on-brand positioning.
Wow.
Surprises, you know it's the bends of me. Now, hold. Niggas dying, you know it's your fault. People pray for the press to impeach. Deep down, know that voters are lost. It's sad.
Is this song just straight up about Trump?
Baby, don't leave. Baby, don't leave. We're ready to leave.
I like it too. The dun 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 dun. It's not a guitar riff, but it has like the characteristic of one. Dun 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 dun. I like the sound of that song. I don't really know what it's about. There's no summary. It's obviously Donald Trump, the blacks for Trump. Obviously, right here. Let's go through some. I'm stuck in my way. I should rap like Sly Tendency. I don't know who that is. Pseudonym of California rapper Earl Sweatshirt, who also has a song called The Bends. Okay, and that was The Bends OG mix. Okay, so that's all. It goes on about that. Obviously, I'm who I'm meant to be. My leader treats me like an enemy. He's a casualty. Wonder if he'd cry when he sees fans of me. Can't believe we thought he'd be the man for me. So he's prior to the 2016 election, Peggy ironically voiced his support for Donald Trump. In the song, I Might Vote for Donald Trump with Freaky on the collaborative album, The Second Amendment. Okay. It's sad for real melody. Oh, fucking better pretend to me. Gotta keep that on-brand positioning. No surprises. You know it's the Bends with me. Oh, so this sounds like a reference to Radiohead. No Surprises is a Radiohead song. The Bends is an album. Yeah, Radiohead. Okay, yeah, sure. Now halt. People are dying. You know it's your fault. People pray for the press to impeach. Deeper down, know that vote is a loss. Yeah, so, Trump got impeached in the House. That passed, but it didn't get through the Senate. Everybody fucking knew it wasn't going to get through the Senate. Everybody knew it wasn't going to happen. But they did it anyway. So it's kind of like this, I don't know. What do you call it? Like an empty victory in a sense. MAGA rap's got a body and a MAGA hat. Why try to get rid of me? Let my bottom bitches handle that. I don't want to go. Made men make it look close. Fuck the polls. So it's probably like the election. Change. This is 2020. 2020, November 6th, but this had to have been recorded prior to the election. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe not. Vice City used to print all my code, so he's talking about the fucking video game GTA right there. Strap on my hip because I'm bitter and old. Black man got it sewed. Get the money, y'all can keep all the hope. Rich, all my enemies is broke. Big bang, bang. Huh. I'm gonna tell we like Trump told you, fuck it, what do we got to lose? Ain't gonna be no peace with the crew because it's one piece gonna aim at you. I don't really... Huh. I don't really understand what the song is about specifically. I feel like I'm just scraping the surface and I'm not getting it. Yeah. Well, there you go. Can't win them all, I suppose. I did like the beat on that one quite a bit though. That was Peggy always comes through with the production, man. All right, let's keep going. Next one is called Rough 7, featuring Tommy Genesis, producers JPEGMAFIA, dropping in Rough 7.
Check. Will you turn the beat up?
Good sound already. I like this. Like, wah, 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 wah.
Check. Will you turn my vocals up?
I like that cut right there. It's fun listening to the production of Peggy from 4 years ago. Dude still got it. I mean, he's just, I think he's fucking brilliant, honestly.
You got me living up to your bed. But when you're laughing, I want you fresh.
Changing his tone.
Thank you.
It's almost like a little jam session going into the track.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Thank you.
Ha.
I think I'm insane, do you love me?
This is
I think I
cool.
just came, do you trust me? When I said hard, you get ugly. I just look away at the money. I talked to God and he calls me emo. He put a tongue to my halo. I talked to God and she calls me emo.
Ha.
Get out. Say yeah.
Love the production. Love the beat.
Go ahead.
I don't know how I feel about Tom.
Look, some of my friends got big dreams. Yeah. Some of my friends told big beams. None of your friends get no cream. These niggas look blank, got no theme. Just got a new Mac, that's 15. Yeah. Young bald head nigga, I'm Miss Clean. Call a nigga off guard like this beat. Wow. Light a square nigga up like Billy Jean. I can't believe that he tried.
God, I love the production on this one. I honestly wish this was just an instrumental.
And if it doesn't fit me, I'll give it back to you.
Like, honestly, I kind of don't care about the verses at all either. Whatever. Like, I could just toss them out. I would listen to that as an instrumental fucking for like an hour straight. Loved that beat. The tone of that beat. The sound of that beat was so fucking cool. It made me feel like want to shut all the lights off, shut everything off, go like dark mode on the monitor and shit, right? And just whoom, 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 whoom. That shit was cool. It was so cool. I kind of like I'm mad that there's vocals. Like, I don't know. Tommy was cool and all, but I just don't really care, honestly. There's some funny lines in here. I think I've been saying, do you love me? I think I just came, do you trust me? I feel like that's like a reference to, do you believe I had an orgasm or do you think I'm faking it? You know, that type of thing. When I stare hard, you get ugly. I just await the money. I don't come for money, but they say I look expensive. I got a fat cat and my throat's infinite. You want a picture with Tommy, see if that shit like a JPEG. I mean, honestly, whatever. I don't really care about this verse. And This one, honestly, this one too with JPEG Mafia, whatever. Got to make it to the top and get a Grammy, but I'd be playing with the drums like a band geek. This is kind of the curse of being, in my opinion, an authentic artist. Is it's pretty rare when you get a lot of accolades. It is interesting how there's a difference between I don't know, and I mean maybe it's just me being a music nerd or who knows what, right? But like there is, it happens in music, it seems like in movies, it seems like it happens in TV and shit like that, where it feels like there are like excellent artists, movies, whatever. Although maybe not with movies. Maybe movies actually get pretty good recognition. I don't know. There's just a difference between mainstream and essentially quality, or maybe interesting, I should say, not necessarily quality. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it because I think it's all just my own personal bias, really. Like I'm just gonna rant and rave about my own personal bias, right? Although I will say I have seen discussions before online where people are all pissed off about this, that, and the other, and it's like sometimes people get all cranky about Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. It's a great album. It's a great album. Like the people who say, "Oh, it's overrated," it's like, okay, you can say that, but like it doesn't change the fact that it's an excellent album. It deserves all the sales that it has. Just shit like that. I don't know. I'm not really saying anything important. Let's pretend like the last 60 seconds I was broken. I didn't actually say anything at all, and we'll just remember the fact that I love the production on Rough 7, and that was it. That's all I said about that song. I didn't say anything else. Cool sound. It's fun hearing this now after having heard his new shit. Because it's I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like when you go to a friend's house or something, you go somewhere you visit and they've got a bunch of pictures up on the wall, and you look at the pictures of these people that you know and they're younger, and you look at them and go, oh yeah, that's so and so. They're definitely younger, but absolutely, there's no question. That's so, you can see it. There's the facial expression, the hair, whatever it is. You can see it, totally see it. It's kind of the same thing with the production. Like, yeah, it's different from what it is now, but it's definitely JPEG Mafia. Okay, let's keep going. Track 8 is called Living Single. Producers JPEG Mafia. Dropping in track 8. Cool.
Part of me, I'm part of you indefinitely. Oh, you never gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And one thing go wrong, time carries a feeling strong. Oh, boy, you never gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be mine. Ooh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
Got a line about
on me like hacksaw Jim Duggan. Dressed like a housewife, I'm a bad husband. Keep it fierce tough. Champagne for the pain and suffering. Dark skin and giving I work, I feel like Kelly Rowland. I don't need no therapy, beats give me console. I'm gagging, they still think they know me. It's nasty.
I love these like doo-doo-doo-doo, some of these notes, because I feel like I'm hearing a previous era, and it is cool to listen to an artist long enough, well enough to kind of hear different stages of their music history. Like I feel like if somebody had only heard the new album, I Laid Down My Life For You, and then you put on this, like, no, that's not the same guy. There's no way. It's just totally different. But when you listen to All My Heroes Are Cornballs, if you go from that to this, oh yeah, of course. It just feels like natural progression from that album. And then two, some of those like I don't know what the fuck you call them. I don't know shit about making music and what anything is called, but like some of those like heavy synthesized notes, do 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 do, those types of things. Those were even in Veteran a bit. You know, he hits those a bit. And he's got those clicks and shit. I think some of that was in Bald, or maybe it was Covered in Money. It's just neat, man. It's really neat listening and hearing the difference, and then knowing where it goes. And because I'm thinking about LP a little bit too, although nothing's really jumped out in mind with LP. There's one more track off of EP1. It's called Super Tuesday. Produced by JPEGMAFIA. It's 3 minutes long. Dropping into the final track for EP. Here we go. Giddy up.
Yeah, how you rapping all your life and you ain't profit? How you trying to be a punk but you ain't mosh? How you trying to book a tour but you ain't pop? Nigga think he's Steph Curry. Boy, you
Who's he talking about?
Pop filter, bump stocking, one shot turn Steve Bannon into Steve Harkin. R. Kelly,
One
Jacob,
shot
I'm
to
Joe
Steve
Pollan,
Bannon.
but I don't fuck with little kids, bitch. I ain't Woody Allen. Now how you let a nigga run you out your own city? How you never catch a win but you catch a feeling? I ain't trying to have debates, I
Cool
just bake
sample
bitches.
use.
Put a price on your head, send my niggas fishing. Boy, you really Craig Mack, but you think you did. He put this fuck nigga in a bag, he the new Missy. How you let that nigga call you nigga?
Trippy. I don't know who he's fucking talking about. The annotations here is just saying he's mimicking people who talk about him.
Pat the weave, I gotta water the soil before I plant the seed. Lots of information in these bars and schemes, these niggas basic. All they know is jokes and memes, now let's face it. You hate me because you ain't me. You think because I mentioned foreigns we the same type of dweeb. Fit up in your face when I catch you off key. This is how it tastes when you talk and don't read. Nipples on my suit, I'm looking for Mr. Freeze, count the green.
Oh my God.
I don't got fans, I got fiends, what you mean? Show up to the studio, I'm dressed like Harley Quinn. I don't want no picture, give a fuck about your zine. Snitches getting Christian, hope you rat up on your team. Tell me all your secrets, part 1, Lil B. Tony Braxton Pistol had him talking in his sleep. These niggas don't rap, they incriminate on beat. All I do is spit facts, get money, make heat. Spit up in her ass, let her know that I'm a freak, don't speak.
That was cool production too. Really, as I go through this, and that's the end, I'm finding myself, I'm mostly just fascinated about the production. You know, when it comes to JPEGMAFIA and his lyrics, typically his lyrics are just him talking shit, you know? So, not all the time. He opened up a bit on the new one, on the last couple tracks. And it's not always talking shit. He's not always like abrasive and all this other stuff. But generally, that's kind of his lane, you know? So lyrically, I don't worry too much about what he's saying, because a lot of it's shit talking, a lot of it's cracking jokes. Step out of line and show these Plaxicos what the Ruger does. Plaxico Burris shot himself in the leg at the fucking club. I remember about that. One shot turns Steve Bannon into Steve Hawking. I think he uses this line again on LP, right? Or no, All My Heroes Are Cornballs. Prone. Okay. Yeah. Rapping all your life. You know, something that I did find interesting here between verse 1 and verse 2, there's that muted out section, and then it drops back into the production, and the production's a slower tempo. It's a little bit stretched out. It feels like maybe verse 1 is what he hears, and then verse 2 is what he thinks, type of a thing. So how you rapping all your life, you ain't proper. You claim to be a punk, but you ain't moshing. Trying to book a tour, but you ain't popping. You think you're Steph Curry. All this kind of shit. How you never catch a win, but you're catching feelings. I ain't trying to have debates. I just bait bitches. But then you get into this other part. More money, less fame. Push my tracks deep. These people ain't reviewing your music. They're reviewing you. Keep it to yourself. Get your money. Keep doing you. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, just fuck all this noise. Fuck all this noise. And, you know, initially on this line right here, they're not reviewing your music, they're reviewing you. Initially I go, oh shit, like am I fucking up? But if I think about it a little bit, I wonder if he's talking about the people who just criticize him and not really, instead of paying attention to his music, they pay more attention to what he does like online and all this other bullshit instead of just paying attention to the music. Maybe that's what he's saying. Hopefully that's what he's saying. I don't know. I don't really know. Step out of line and show these plaques that goes with the group too. Hit the wind, go through the roof, bass swell up and go through the coupe. Yeah, fucking A. Pacing at this person's house like Peggy Finn and a hula hoop. Lines around the block, feels like Super Tuesday. What else? Pat the weave. I gotta water the soil before I plant the seed. Lots of information in these bars and schemes. These people are basic. All they know is jokes and memes. Now let's face it. You hate me because you hate me. You think I mentioned forums with because I mentioned forums with the same type of dweeb. This shit, nipples on my suit. I'm looking for Mr. Freeze. Like fucking Batman, right? Like Batman has nipples on his suit. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Show up to the studio. I'm dressed like Harley Quinn. Oh, my God, man. Don't know pictures. Huh. Well, there's the EP. First one. I'm going to do both of them today. Huh. It's neat. It's neat sitting and listening and hearing the production. I mean, what's cool too is the production has evolved clearly from 2020 to 2024. Clearly, even from 2023, scaring the hose, to 24. But I like how the shit talking is essentially the same. And that makes me happy. That makes me hopeful that some of the things that he says, some of the things that he hints at, in terms of caring, the impression I get is he cares about what he's doing in terms of creative freedom, expression, etc. And so when I hear production evolve the way that it does, but at the same time I hear the person behind the mic remaining fairly similar as a person in terms of like energy, attitude, I feel like he's succeeding in that goal of I'm just going to fucking make the music I want to make. And I'm not going to worry about what anybody else is doing. It feels like he's achieving that goal, which is great. Because sometimes people say that, but you can tell they care. And, it's not like JPEGMAFIA is immune to criticism. It's not like he does not care. But I feel like, just based off of what he's said through these albums, he's doing a good job of letting it roll off his back. Not taking it seriously. Don't fucking pay attention. Don't let it drill into your head. Don't let it eat you up. Don't let it erode your confidence. Don't let it build doubt. He just keeps doing his thing. Yeah, that was fucking cool, man. Cool. Very cool. Finally heard Bald. Dude, Denzel Curry went off. Pretty good verse by Denzel Curry on the Bald remix. I like how it's the same runtime, too. So he basically just... He changed the production a bit and then gave Denzel Curry, here you go. Here's the floor, man. Have a fucking ball. And he did. Denzel Curry did. Okay. All right. Well, now there's a bunch of videos. I'm just going to watch the videos. Watch JPEGMAFIA be a silly little bitch. He gets pretty ridiculous in his videos. But that's Patreon only. So if you're on YouTube or watching, thanks for joining. EP2 will also post today. And yeah, y'all take care.